position in the government or something, it's the more difficult for you to humble yourself or openly come and seek the master to be his disciples or her disciple. Because you worry. You worry about how people think about you. How can a president or prime minister come and humble at the feet of the master, ask for initiation, and eat vegetarian and all that? Nowadays, even the high society people, they are vegetarian. They don't even dare to say it. Yes. That's why 20-some years after, I made a very emotional speech to praise the presidents of United States of America. I wasn't much realized the importance of it at that time when I received the World Spiritual Leadership Award. World Spiritual Leadership, not just a spiritual master, but world spiritual leadership for the presidents of America. To acknowledge that for them is something. It's not just any president, it's the president of the USA and many of the powerful governors of the state as well. Even if they did not come to ask for initiation or become my official disciples, they all gone to high heaven, new land. Yeah. Recently, they had to be somewhere first, waiting, because of different karma, So the world people will also be liberated. Liberated means outside of the three destructible worlds. The three worlds is the astral, the invisible world, not the physical world. The physical world, we come and go. The people in this physical world will be liberated after they die, because we only count after they leave the physical body, whether or not they be liberated. If they're liberated, meaning they transcend the astral world, the second world, and the Brahma world. Outside of these three worlds, you are free forever. Unless you want to come back sometimes for some reason to see your old master again, or to help with the world, to help with the work of any master at all, something like that. Otherwise, you're free forever. Yeah, even if you don't go up to the fifth world yet, or above to the new created spiritual land of Timbuktu yet, you are free. Anyone who are above the three worlds are free forever. Maybe they have to wait there for some times, for some years. But in our physical world, years, only seconds in the spiritual land, understand? Yeah. So they don't have to wait long. So the Buddhas and Christ and the saints rescue all the people, all the beings in this world, as long as they are in this world. And their energy will linger in the world for 300, 500 years after their nirvana, after they leave the physical body. Their spiritual energy, power, still stay in the world for 300 to 500 years. It depends on how powerful the saint was or is. It depends on how high level of the saint or how powerful he is. So for the Buddha's levels, his energy linger in the world for 500 years. That's why he often mentioned that 500 years after my nirvana, is the Dharma ending age. Are you please, Anand, you help them or other, don't go to Nirvana, don't go and enjoy forever. Please come back to the world and help beings. Reincarnate again, help others not to fall into demonic path and demonic power. Some masters leave their spiritual footprint in our world 300 years, 200 years, 100 years, depends. But they do leave some behind. So we thank all these masters from the past and present as well, who bless our world so that it gets better and better all the time. Yeah. 1 second, thank you. Yeah, we thank all of them. Before I forget again. You know, the inspiration come. I have to catch up, otherwise I forget. What was it concerning his... Yeah. His question was that, how come he doesn't see any like golden age in our world yet, even though I have mentioned that we are in the golden era, yeah? It's inside only, yeah, I told already. But outside you also see some sign, you know, like better technology, higher consciousness, more peace in the world, less war, more vegetarian, vegans, more actions to take care of the animals. Many countries since the 1990s, more law for the animals, more protection for the animals, more punishment for the abuse of the animals. You see that? And reason keep coming more and more now. But I want to see more law than that. Because when a country's law mentions that the animals have to be adequately cared for, protected from hunger, thirst, and elements, and pain, and sorrow, and fear, and suffering of any kind, then that has to include all animals, not just domestic. Because the law did not say only for domestic animals, only for pets, companion. It says animals. So the law has to carry out completely, all the way to the end, 100%. That's what I want to see. That's what I want all the government to wake up and realize the law that they made. And they will. They have to. They have to. If they want to go to heaven with me. And don't come back to suffer like the animals suffer. Because whatever you do to others, you will have to experience that one way or another, sooner or later. Yes. Now, come to this now, okay? If I remember anything else, I will tell you. I just wanted to explain about Amitabha Buddha before I forgot, and then I went on and on. Oh, and I haven't even read my diary for you. I read it now, okay? All beings are or will be uplifted recently because, you know, your master is stronger now. Before she cannot promise, but now she can, okay? Yeah, I need to go also on retreat more, okay? Yeah, it's for other things, to lessen the suffering, yeah, of the animals and humans. But all will be uplifted, except some exception that I will read to you. All beings in this planet, as long as I live, as long as your master lives, she will uplift them all to the new land. But gradually depends, okay? But at least they're liberated. They'll be liberated in any case, okay? Then they will go to new land, finally. But first have to wait somewhere. And cleaning. The people who finally made it to the new spiritual land of Timkutus, they all clean, all clear. So there's no different levels or no different dimension of spiritual consciousness anymore. All the same, okay? Almost like here. Oh, we don't have enough room, so some sit behind there, some sit here. And we're more polite to the Westerner or the foreigners, they let you sit in front. And the Taiwanese, because they have seen me for decades or many years, so they sit behind there. That's all courtesy, okay? Loving treatment, okay? It doesn't mean the Westerners are better than the Taiwanese, okay? No, it's not like that, yeah? Just in the world, we treat people kindly when they are our guests, yeah? Westerner, or maybe the Thai, the Mongolian, if we have enough room, and the monks and the nuns, yes. But it's not necessary that all monks and nuns are better than some of the people who sit way behind it. Not necessary. It's just outwardly we do that. because it's the way we live in this world, okay? But in the newly created spiritual land from Timbuktu, it's all clean, all clear already before can come, before can get there. Therefore, there's no differentiation between. He asked me because in Amitabha land, there are different levels of attainment. Even in his land, they call it Chiu Ping Lian Hoa, mean the 9 levels of lotus. Yes. Mean if you are good, then you are born and you sit on the lotus already next to the Buddha, near the Buddha. Or there's some lotus open, smaller, and some not open yet. You are inside, waiting, waiting inside the unopened lotus, the lotus bud, okay, and a different level. But in the newly created, already all clean, all clear before come up. All right. And you can be there with Timbuktu all the time, yeah, to your heart content, yes. Further than that, you don't have to go. You should not. You could not, okay? You can visit a little bit original universe sometimes, but I don't know what for. The new land is just as good, okay? Yes, yes. All right, so you see, the one who will be uplifted to the new land are the virtuous, you see, the repentant, the charitable, the true religious followers, and the followers of your master, of course, in their heart, okay? In their heart. And not all official initiated, yeah. Not all can make it, but if they're sincere in their heart, and if some sinner, they repent, they can also go, okay? It takes some time longer than you, the direct good disciples, of course, né?